To those who bear the golden pickaxe, knock and ye shall be granted entry. Hi, Bowie. I'm tired. No real idea why. Blessings, children. I'm a travelling nun. Perhaps I can assist you. I was just offering a prayer for those brave souls who lost their lives attempting to sail Destiny's Drop. Wait, surely you're not intending to make the climb as well? Yep. Oh, great goddess. I fear there are more who are about to expire prematurely. At least allow me to give you a useful tip about this place. Somewhere on the mountain there is a tool known as the golden pickaxe. Be sure to seek this out forthwith. It will prove invaluable to you when the path ahead is blocked. I need to heal Millie. Well done, courageous one. Now swing the golden pickaxe and retrieve your shard of courage. Snow swings the golden pickaxe. Several shards of courage are sent flying. Oh, it's you again. Do you have business here? Sure. Snow hands the shard of courage to Mr. Tress. Wait, is this... I say, I'm not seeing things, am I? This is a shard of courage. But why? How did you... What? You scaled Destiny's Drop? Why, that was a mighty risk you took. How could we possibly ever repay you? Now that we have a shard of courage, we can finally make the badge of courage that Matt wanted so badly. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. But wait, surely you must be jiggered after climbing that precipitous peak. I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you in the way of a reward, but perhaps you'd like a bed for the night. Okay. Excellent. Please come with me. I'm terribly sorry, but the only free bed we have is Matt's old one. But I'm sure that our son would be delighted to let you use it, especially after what you did. Come on in and make yourself at home. Darling, you'll scarcely believe this. These wonderful people have brought us a shard of courage. A shard of courage? Crikey! As thanks, I've insisted they stay the night. It's the least we could do to repay them. But, of course, please, stay as long as you like. I can't believe we finally have a shard of courage. Well, we'll leave you to it. I'm afraid the room's a bit of a mess, but do enjoy your stay. We'll be sleeping downstairs ourselves. Good night, then. Bet you've never seen a bed this neat, huh? I'm Matt. Nice to meet you. It sure would be rude not to thank you for fetching the shard and stuff, so go on. Take the bed. It's yours. It's not like I need it. I can fly by myself nowadays. I can't thank you enough, Snow. So long, and don't fall asleep while flying. What's that up there? The bed. Hey, it's the flying bed. It's back. Why, I have no idea who is riding on it, but it sure is wonderful to see it back. Okay. I'm on the hunt for the Shield of Velora, one of the 4 legendary relics. Now I know why no one's found these items. I'm at my wit's end. First north at the end, east, north at the first 4-way intersection, then south at the 4-way intersection to the west. Or so goes the ancient lore I dug up. Such cryptic nonsense. Perhaps I should start searching for relics without legendary in their names. Descended from here, and ye shall find Castle Swanstone, home of the famous Mirror Princess. Its royal residents hold the key to the floodgates south of Somnia. Welcome to Castle Swanstone. Hmm? Oh, travellers, welcome. Do you have business with the king? Sure. I see. The king is currently engaged. Busy in the mirror chamber in the castle cellar. If it's an urgent matter, then please head down to meet him there. I'll instruct the guard to let you pass. But I hear a voice coming from the other side of the door. Princess, I know not what you are. I do not even know your name. But surely there must be something I can do to help you. It pains me to stand here powerless before you. Forgive me, dear princess. I must return to my throne room. Who are you? If you have come here to see the princess, then you've wasted your time. She's not some kind of tourist attraction. If you have business with me, then come and see me upstairs. You're the ones from earlier. What's that? You say you're travelling the world, wiping out the straggler monsters on a quest of self-discovery? That's quite a lofty mission. Nevertheless, I still cannot allow you to see the Mirror Princess. When my father was king, he would show the princess to anyone and everyone who dropped by. But I am not my father. Under my reign, the Mirror Princess will not be wheeled out like some kind of museum piece. So my apologies, but I must ask you to leave now. No, wait. You said that you are travelling the world, yes? In that case, I have a request. If you happen to hear any rumours of an item known as Ra's Mirror, please let me know immediately. If only I were able to possess Ra's Mirror, then surely I would be able to save the princess from the mirror. Please, keep it in mind as you travel. Funny you should ask. What's this? You've already gathered information about Ra's Mirror? Yep. What? You claim to actually possess the mirror? Snow shows Ra's Mirror to King Ludwig. Great goddess! Is that truly Ra's Mirror? It's absolutely beautiful. My heart is positively pounding. Quickly, follow me and bring that mirror. This is the cursed mirror. Go ahead, hold Ra's mirror aloft in front of it. Snow holds Ra's mirror high above his head. The reflection shows the face of a sad woman. And behind her, a terrifying sorcerer laughing eerily. What's going on? Nothing is happening. Why? I should have known. Not even Ra's mirror can free the princess from her glass prison. But what was that monstrosity that appeared behind the princess? Wait, surely not. We must hurry. There is something I need to check right away. Join me upstairs when you are ready. Please, I beg of you. The woman inside the mirror seems to be desperately trying to communicate something. But Snow doesn't understand what she's trying to say. Thanks to that mirror of yours, everything has become clear. I have here a dusty book that has been in this castle since before anyone can recall. In it is written the tale of a young prince and a beautiful princess who are very much in love. But it is also a story of a wicked sorcerer called Spiegel, who does not approve of their budding romance. A classic fairy tale, eh? But the story in this book is different. The prince and princess do not live happily ever after. The monster that we just saw in Ra's mirror is the sorcerer Spiegel from this book. There's no mistaking it. The resemblance is uncanny. This means Spiegel must still be alive. That is why the princess's curse cannot be lifted. You had told me that one of the purposes of your journey is to rid the world of any remaining monsters, yes? Then I beg of you, find this Spiegel and defeat him. Okay. That's the spirit. Wonderful. My Chancellor here will tell you everything you need to know. I'm counting on you, Snow. If what is written in the book is true, then Spiegel lives at the top of a tower surrounded by a lake located to the north of this castle. Of course, there is no tower to the north of here, so Goddess only knows how we'll ever find him. Anyway, if you do manage to find Spiegel's tower, try casting Peep in front of its door. According to the story in the book, that's the only way to get inside the tower. I suppose it will be in the other world. Ah, it's annoying. I want to say I want to resurrect. Who are you? Spiegel? Pray tell, how did you know my name? The Mirror Princess? Who told you about Miralda? Congratulations, you have found the culprit. I did indeed encase Miralda in her mirror prison. How to undo the curse? A simple matter, really. All she must do is become my lawfully wedded wife. But sadly, she seems to need further reflection on the issue. She's a very stubborn woman. Hasn't given an inch on the matter in a good few millennia. But I am patient. I have time. All the time in the world, one could say. But first I must punish you for meddling with mine private affairs. You. I never thought you'd beat me. Miralda, all I ever wanted was your love. Ugh. Snow gazes into the mirror. He checks to make sure that everything is in place. You're back. Tell me, how did it go? What? You defeated him? Wonderful. I just knew you would defeat that evil sorcerer. This means the Mirror Princess. Oh yes, her name was Miralda. This means we can rescue Miralda from inside the mirror. We must head to the mirror chamber at once. Surely now we will be able to use this spell to lift the curse. King Ludwig quietly closes his eyes and begins to mutter in an arcane tongue. Beloved princess, do you accept my love? If you do accept, then call my name. Call the name of your one true love. Ludwig. Miralda. I... Oh my. Ludwig, thank you. Miralda, you really exist. Here, now. I do, Ludwig. And It's all because of you and your brave friends. Oh, Snow, how could I ever thank you enough? I don't have the words. I've never felt such happiness. I'm not even sure if I can express it. But rest assured, I promise I shall find a way to thank you properly for this. For now, however, I wish to be alone with Meralda, if you please. Come, Meralda. I must introduce you to everyone. What? I'm going to make you my queen, my wife. Surely you do not object? Good, then let's go. Oh, Snow, I'm glad you came. Thanks to you, I am able to make my beloved Meralda Miss Ludwig von Swanstone. It has a nice ring to it, just like her finger. We'll have to host an appropriately enormous ceremony, and of course we shall invite you. But why rush? I've waited my whole life for this. Surely I can wait a little longer, right? For now, then, let me give you a token of my gratitude. It's a little something that's been in our family for generations. This floodgate key is now yours. With that key, you can open the floodgate that blocks the channel just east of here. Then, the southern seas are yours to explore. Truly, your horizons will be greatly broadened. I sincerely hope you can find what you are looking for. Meralda and I will be praying for your success. Ribbit. I'm the famously fashionable frog around. Bear in mind that only a limited number of items can have their style boosted. Oh, however, legendary items won't just increase in style, they'll become more effective too, Ribbit. Welcome to the Fashion Forge. We take your ordinary equipment and make it extraordinary. In the market to add a little flair to your weapons and wear? Not really. Well, if the mood strikes, you know where to find me. I cannot remember where I've got to go. More. Oi, you lot. What do you come here for? You didn't come here hoping to catch sight of any real live mermaids, did you? Sure. Ha! So you believe those silly fairy tales about mermaids, do you? Honestly, the youth of today. Some of you lot are more gullible than the average seagull. What's the point, eh? Even if I fix this bleeding boat, I can't go out fishing. And if I can't go out fishing, I can't catch any fish. This village is finished, I'm telling you. It's drying up and dying out. Welcome. This is the fishing village of Pescado. It's no good. Nothing's biting today. What's that? Rod? Aye. He's been known to show his face round here from time to time. He always looks a bit shifty when he sulks into the cave. I wonder what he's up to. This is the place to be. The best fish restaurant in all of Pescado. But fish are so pricey these days, and they won't sell them to us anyway. Rumour has it that someone's been buying up all their stock. Boy, what I wouldn't give for a bit of pickled perch right now. Huh? What do you want? You're in the way. Get out of here. Move it. From time to time I see Rod go into that cave on the northern edge of the village. I'm sure there's nothing of interest for him in a place like that. I wonder what he's up to. Rod? That boy was born to be a fisherman. He was the biggest earner in the whole village. Then one day his boat was attacked by vicious sea monsters. The poor lad barely managed to escape the jaws of death. But his legs were broken, and his fishing arm was as limp as an eel. If you'd seen the state of him, you'd think it was a miracle he survived at all. The best thing you can do is just leave him alone. We've tried confronting him, but he is inconsolable. Oh, no. Sorry. All my fish are sold out. We always used to have such a bountiful catch, too. But the waves have gotten rougher and the monsters have gotten tougher. It's too dangerous to go out fishing these days. Hey, what are you doing back here? I do hope you've washed your hands. I suppose it's fresh fish you're after. I'm afraid the last customer just cleaned me out. I haven't as much as a sardine to offer you, sorry. Oh, look at that time. I need to get a move on. I've got my delivery to make. Well, that's my delivery done. Suppose I'll be going back to the shop then. I'll see you next time, Rod. Thanks for your custom. You again. Can't you see I'm busy? Get out. Go on. Sling your rook. I'm behind the rock, though. How can he see me? unbelievable. I do not like this part. Huh? You lot? You don't know when you're not welcome, do you? I'm guessing you didn't see anything strange or startling just now, am I right? Nope. So you saw something, did you? Well, I'm afraid I can't let you leave this cave alive. Though the shape I'm in now, it's not like I could stop you even if I tried. I suppose you came to try to get your hands on a real live mermaid, but if that's not why you're here, then I'm begging you, don't tell anyone about that mermaid you saw. If word gets out, who knows what could happen to my poor sweet Under. Oh, Rod. Under, my scaly love. Listen to me, Rod. There's no need to be suspicious. Nothing in these folks' hearts is deceitful or malicious. Well, if my Under sees some good in you, you can't be all bad. So will you keep quiet about her? Yeah. I'm so happy I could weep. It seems my Under's instincts were right. I owe my Under everything. She saved my life, you see. I remember it like it was yesterday. I ignored the villagers' warnings and went out to fish in spite of the fierce storm that was raging. A huge wave struck my ship head-on and sank it. It left my arms and legs reduced to this sorry state. I must have swallowed half the ocean. I could feel myself fading fast. It was then that Under appeared. She took me in her arms and carried me to the safety of this cave. But my poor Under paid a price for her kindness. With my dear mermaid sisters, I frolicked in the sea. True bliss it was to swim, so joyful and carefree. When the storm had arrived, we turned tail and headed home. But then I heard that voice, so faint and so alone. My heart was rent asunder by those plaintive cries. I knew deep in my soul that I could not swim idly by. It was then that I discovered my one true destiny, to reel in my dear Rod, who waited there for me. While my Under bravely swam to help me, her fellow mermaids thought she was lost and swam home. Under was left stranded, unable to cross the monster-infested seas by herself. Since that fateful day, I have been safely hidden here. My Rod has made it clear that I have not a thing to fear. I'd dearly love to take Under back to her companions, but it's just... Rod, it pains me oh so much to see the anger that you vent. Do you not already realize that I am perfectly content? Now if you will excuse me, I need to stretch my fins, for what use is a mermaid without her daily swim? Under may put on a brave face, but I know she dearly wants to return to her true home. But I am not the man I was, and I have not the strength left in my limbs to help her. If only there was someone who had the strength and courage to escort my Under back to her home. Do you know anyone with a ship and the courage to traverse treacherous waters who could return my Under to her true home? Yep. You do? Where are they? Wait, you don't mean you? Well, I'm not sure you look the part, but if you're sure... Right, let's start by seeing this boat of yours. I'll wait here while you go and fetch it. I'll be. That ship. It's you, isn't it, Snow? With that ship you'll be able to cross the ocean and bring Mayunda back to her home. What? Snow, I'm begging you. Bring Mayunda safely back to where her companions await her. Can I rely on you? Yep. I knew you wouldn't let me down. My darling Unda, please go with these brave folks. What we had, it couldn't last forever. I'm sending you back to where you rightfully belong. But Rod, what about? Pains me to say it, but if you stay here with me, you'll never be truly happy. This isn't your home. But Rod, have you forgotten that special thing we had? I cannot think of leaving. It makes me feel so sad. Unda, that's enough. Please go. You cannot stay here. One day, I swear I will. I will. Rod, my love, I know inside that this is not the end. Every single day I pray that we shall meet again. Unda, my scaly love. Unda's fellow mermaids should be living in the sea, beyond that strait that lies far to the northeast. That must be the sea on the other side of that floodgate you came through to get here. I'm counting on you. Escort my precious Unda to her home. Where am I going? Ova, my dear sister, I beg you do not flee. It is I, your missing Unda. Have you so soon forgotten me? Unda? Precious Unda? Is it really you? Do my eyes deceive me? Could this somehow be untrue? My precious baby sister, back where she belongs. I had feared the worst. I am so glad that I was wrong. I can still remember that dark day you disappeared. Was undergone forever, that is what we feared. Searching high and low, north to south and east to west, we scoured the vast ocean floor without a second's rest. We lived in mortal fear that you had met some horrid beast, who licked its savage lips and had itself a mermaid feast. Or had you met a worse fate, one too grim to bear, perhaps you were lured away to some wretched human's lair. Was my mermaid sister helpless, held under lock and key? How could we hope to find her, or ever set her free? If only you could have known the sleepless nights I did endure, for in my painful state I feared there was no cure. But sister, let me tell you, let me whisper in your ear, not all human beings are as unkind as you fear. For without a sturdy vessel in which to safely sail, I am sure I would not be alive to tell this fairy tale. And if my loving rod had not looked after me so well, I am afraid I surely would not have a tale to tell. I know I've caused you anguish, lots of misery and pain, but now that we're together, I will never leave again. All that really matters is that you've returned. All your mermaid sisters were terribly concerned. I must thank you, travellers, for rescuing my sister. Words cannot surely express how terribly I've missed her. Whoever you may be, you have courage and reserve. Here's a little something, no more than you deserve. This is the harp of Lorelei, fabled in mermaid lore. Take it now, I implore you. Go ahead, it's yours. If you're out at sea and ever find yourself in trouble, all you need to do is pluck that harp on the double. We'll listen for its melody playing in the distance. Once we hear the sound, we shall offer our assistance. But all that we can do is take you to our home, down in the briny deep where our mermaid sisters roam. Down below the waves, you'll be free to explore all of the delights that lie beneath the ocean floor. Come, dearest Cinder, let us spread the happy tidings. My sister has returned and is no longer in hiding. Thank you, my dear Ova. I'm so happy I've returned. Later on I'll share with you all the things I've learned. All we gotta do is give this harp a strum and we'll be swimming with the fishes. Well, as long as we don't wind up sleeping with the fishes, let's give it a try. If we're ever unsure of how to proceed, it's worth paying Madame Lucre a visit. She can see where our fate lies in the crystal and offer us guidance. And of course someone dies. Can't have people staying alive, can we? No. Peace. I'm gonna stop here for now because I'm completely lost on what to do.